Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk on software quality assurance, that is SQA. Now there are following attributes that decides the quality of any software. So there are 15 points. We'll see each one. First one is reliability. So whenever you download a software or whenever you purchase a software, you have to be concerned about the reliability, whether the data you are sharing or the data you are uploading using that software, is it reliable? Security, yes, of course, security is another major issue. Nowadays we are using Zoom for meetings or some online lectures, so we all have heard about the security. Robustness, understandability, testing ability or testability, adaptability, modularity, complexity, portability, usability, reusability, efficiency, learnability, maintainability, and last but not the least, users' requirements fulfillment, whether all the requirements of the user are fulfilled or not. Now, quality is defined as the characteristics or attributes of something. The quality can be of two types. One is quality of design and one is quality of conformance. Let us see the first one, the quality of design. It refers to the characteristics that designers specify for an item. The grade of material tolerance and the performance specifications contribute to the quality of design. So if your design is not proper, then the final outcome of your software will not be of the desired quality and the customer will be unsatisfied. Other is the quality of conformance. It is the degree to which the design specifications are followed during manufacturing or developing our programs. Next that we are going to see is quality moment. So it's based on a formula, DRE equals to E upon E plus D. So DRE is the defect removal efficiency. E is the error recorded before delivery and D is the error recorded after delivery. So to understand this, let us take an example. If I have E, that is errors recorded before delivery, as 50. So in your formula, if you replace E by 50, as you can see there, and D is the error recorded after delivery. So if I have developed a good software, my errors after delivery will be 0. So we get 50 upon 50 plus 0, that is 50 upon 50, that is 1. So ideally it is expected that your DRE value should be 1. That is D equals to 0. That means no error should be there after the software is delivered. All the errors must be discovered before the delivery. So if you are able to remove all the errors before delivery, then it is said that you are delivering a quality software. This is also known as quality moment. To give quality, we have few strategies. One of them is Six Sigma strategy. Now, sigma, which is a Greek symbol for standard deviation, you might have heard standard deviation before in mathematics. It was proposed by Motorola in 1980. It is the most popular method for statistical quality assurance in the industry till today. It is a strict and rigorous methodology which uses data and statistical analysis tool to calculate and improve the company's performance. So most of the companies use Six Sigma strategy. Six Sigma means there are six standards given by Motorola. It is a very high which ensures it is a very high standard which ensures defects per million occurrence. The main steps of Six Sigma are given as follows. Number one, defining customers' requirements, deliverables, goals with well defined methods of customers' communication. So, all the customer requirements must be properly known, must know all the goals of your softwares. Number two, compute the existent process, that is output, to find current quality performance, find out defect matrix. Number three is analysis on defect matrix and find out the reason for fault. So there can be a number of reasons for a software failure. So we must know if any reason is behind the failure of a software. The existing software process is in the right track but requirement improvement. Then Six Sigma suggests following two additions. A, remove the main or the root cause, and B, manage or control the process to make sure that the future work does not produces the causes of defect. So there may be some issues, errors, defects in your software, and you are supposed to just not only find those issues, not only find those errors, but to fix those errors, fix those issues. The steps described above are sometimes referred as DMAIC, DMAIC, that is the defined measure, analysis, improvement and control. If in case an organization is developing a software process, the following are the main steps. A is avoid the root cause of defect. B is to meet customers' requirement. Another important topic in software quality assurance is ISO 9001 quality standards. Now, just like your Six Sigma, your ISO 9001 quality standards is a certificate that is awarded for software quality. This is one or more certifications given by ISO, which is the proof that the quality management infrastructure is necessary to achieve the best quality performance. There are 20 clauses. Like in Six Sigma, you have 6 clauses. In ISO 9001 quality standards, you have 20 clauses. They are 4.0 to 4.19 that gives the guidelines for development of software quality assured system. Before you go to this 20 clause, there are 8 steps that one must follow. Number 1, a commitment for a quality by highest level of management of organization and necessary resource allocation and understanding quality requirements for organizing the work. It means that if you are in an organization, maybe you are an employee, maybe you are a software developer, maybe you are a software tester, maybe you are a system analyst, It's not your commitment, but it's the commitment of the highest level of management. Number two, identification of procedure to develop the software and to test where it can make the customer's needs within predefined time. Number three, expectations of software by the customer, what the customer expects from your software. Number four, delivery and installation. How do you deliver? How the installation process will be done. Number five, maintenance part. How do you provide maintenance service? Number six, documents are followed or not, right from invoice to help and other documents, do's and don'ts, whether corrective actions are prescribed if any issue occurs, whether you are taking the customer's feedback and stuff like that. When these steps are performed by the software development organization, then they become eligible for ISO 9001 standards. Otherwise, you are not eligible for ISO 9000. To get ISO 9000 certification, our software must fall into detailed brief explanation for each of these 20 clauses. The clauses are quality policy, what policy you are following to provide quality. Management review, how frequently your management takes the review. Quality system procedure, how you are providing the quality, what is the procedure. Contract reviews, how frequently the reviews are taken. Design control, how the designs are prepared, how the designs are developed, how they are in control. Purchasing or marketing. Next is software identification and tracking. If there is something wrong, what actions are taken? Is there a report of action taken? Purchase supplied products. So you must keep track of from where you have purchased, what you have purchased, how much you have purchased, why you have purchased in this much quantity. So all these questions must have some answer. You cannot just purchase from your friend if you are the manager. You cannot purchase or give extra discount to somebody, if some customer who you know. Inspections, how frequently the inspections are done, testing is done or not. Measuring and testing tools, equipments, with what you are measuring, what are the parameters you consider. Test status report, what your test status report says. Control of non-conforming product, corrective actions, handling storage and delivery. Quality records, internal quality, training, whether you are providing training, software maintenance service, how you are providing maintenance, statistical techniques. Now, from this 4.0 to 4.19, maybe few clauses are not applicable to your product, but whatever is applicable shall be checked. Only then you can get ISO 9001 quality standards. Next is the McCall's quality factor. Now, software quality is conformance to explicitly stated functional and performance requirement, explicitly documented development standards of all professional software developers. So in McCall's quality factor, there are three important points. A is the requirements are the foundation from which the quality is measured. Whatever your customer is requiring, are you giving him or her the same thing what is required? If yes, then we can tick that box or tick that requirement. B. Standards define a set of development criteria that guide the manner in which software is engineered. If criteria are not followed, lack of quality is almost sure. Third one, C. A set of implicit requirement then often goes if if software conforms to its explicit requirements but fails to meet implicit requirements. Implicit requirements are like the requirements which are understood. For example, if you purchase a mobile, definitely it will be having cameras. No need to ask separately, explicitly whether camera is there or not. Earlier in cell phones there was only rear camera. There was no front camera. So people used to ask. Earlier again people used to ask whether this phone is a dual SIM. Now most of the phones are dual SIM. So stuff like that. The McCall's quality factor effects software quality are categorized into groups. One is the factor that can be directly measured and indirectly measured. So you can see this diagram, McCall's quality factor, the triangle. In that triangle, there are three more triangles numbering 1, 2, and 3. First one is the product revision. It covers the maintainability, the flexibility, and the testing ability of your product. Number 2 is your product transition. It covers the portability, interoperability, and reusability. Third one is your product operations, that is the correctness, the reliability, the usability, integrity, and efficiency of your software. The categorization of factors that affect software quality are shown in the figure. It focuses on three important aspects of software product, that is product revision, number 1, product transition, that is number 2, and the third one is product operation. That's all in your software quality assurance.